Hey everyone, this is Valencianistas, a content creator of State of Survival and a proud Huawei App Gallery ambassador for almost 4 years. The game developers have made it possible for players to transfer to App Gallery, so we can enjoy exclusive benefits and take our accounts to the next level. If you want to strengthen your account, power up your behemoths, tanks and heroes faster and get more out of the game, moving to App Gallery is absolutely worth it. You will gain access to better deals, support and rewards, all tailored for App Gallery users. Here is how to make a switch. Go to Settings in the game, tap Help and Support, and you will be connected to AI Assistant. Type exactly Transferred Huawei. A form will appear, so fill it out. The data in the application form to be filled out concerns only issues related to the game, such as the number of biocaps you currently have, or the date of your first login to the game, or, most important, if you have any previously purchased any packages in the game, photos of your Google Play receipts. This will help speed up the transfer. Generally, it is all about providing to the in-game support that is definitely your account. Safety first. And that's it. Soon your account will be able to enjoy the full benefits of App Gallery, including better ambassador support, mine. If you have any questions, contact me or Rafael, his App Gallery representative who looks after our community at State of Survival. Seriously, I recommend contacting Jan because he is a super helpful person and knows his stuff. Okay, let's get back to the main topic of today's video. I would like to invite you to check out a really helpful guide I put together, especially for totally free-to-play players like me. If you have ever struggled with getting good points in the Survival Royale event in State of Survival, this one is for you. I'm using an account that was inactive for almost 600 days. Seriously, I thought it was done for, but I brought it back to life and decided to see how far I can push it in this event. It's super weak compared to most or every player on this map, but I still managed to get a surprising amount of points, and now I want to show you exactly how I did it. You don't need top tier gear, tons of biocaps or maxed out HQ, just the right strategy, some smart planning and a bit of patience. Whether you are reactivating your old account or just starting out, this guide will give you real practical tips you can use right now. So stick around, hit that like button if you find it helpful, and let's jump into the action. Trust me, if I can do this, so you can. Alright, let's talk strategy, because the beginning of the match is crucial. Just a quick heads up, I have speed up this video 2 times so you don't get bored watching every little move in real time, but don't worry, I will explain everything you need to know. So, at the very start you manage to grab a green or even better, a blue supply box that increases your inventory space. You are already halfway to victory. Seriously, that one item can make a massive difference, and it let you pick up more stuff later without having to constantly make through choices. Now, as you move through the map, you will want to be smart about what you collect. You are not going to be grabbing the same loot that the high level players are going for. Instead, focus on items that boost your survivability, especially toward the final stages of the match. Here's the key: antidotes are your top priorities. They are even more valuable than bandages, and yes, even more important than a peacemaker, which revives your march after it's been defeated. In short, antidote above all. That's your lifeline in the endgame. Now there's one more thing I really want to highlight: drones. It is a good idea to keep 2 to 3 drones in your backpack at all times, just in case you run into a situation like I did in this Survival Royale match. I went into a building to grab some loot and yep, got defeated. At that stage it wasn't a huge deal, but later on every mark becomes super valuable. Each one gives around 10 extra seconds on the map, which could be a difference between winning or getting knockouted. Those extra seconds also gives your rivals more time to eliminate each other or vanish off the battlefield. So here's the tip. Save a few drones to scan for empty buildings and then send your march in to hide there. It's a simple way to stay in the game longer without taking unnecessary risks. Another strategy, though is a bit more hands-on and repetitive, it's to just keep moving across the map from one edge to the other. Let the zone shrink and let the stronger players wear each other out while you stay mobile and out of the way. Both approaches work. It's all about timing and staying smart. As the match goes on, the number of surviving players starts to drop, and that's your golden window to hang in there a little longer. Honestly, just making it into the top 10 is already a great result, especially with the weak account like mine. Just to give you some perspective, my stronger heroes are from generation 7 and generation 5, and we have already generation 22 in the game. So yeah, I am way behind in the terms of power. That's why my strategy is all about avoiding direct combat whenever it's possible. If you are in the same boat with a weak account or just your last march barely holding on, then survival is the name of the game. And that all comes down to how to start the event. Make sure to gather enough antidotes and bandages early on. But again, if I can't stress this enough, antidotes are more important. They keep your marches alive longer and buy you precious time when it matters most. Stick to that plan. If you will be surprised how far you can go even without top tier heroes. What do you think about this kind of strategy? Let me know in the comment, I would love to hear your thoughts. Meantime, see you, thank you, and bye.